Shalom, shalom, shalom. Let me grab this microphone real quick. It's giving me a little bit of an issue. Mhm. All right. Yeah, shalom. Welcome to another video. The name of this one is Trump bias or what? Yeah, let me edit that. Is Trump bias or what? Yeah. But again, as usual, before I get started, I want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakwadash. I double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, and all the teachers of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to the elect who's pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth. To you, I say shalom. Yeah, I wanted to get into a lesson because this thing has been right in my mind. This Africanos, these South Africans who got refugee status coming to America, right? And if you didn't know, DJ Trump, he blocked all refugee claimants from coming to America when he took office in January. So now these white folks, because I guess Elon Musk, he's from South Africa, so he pretty much, spoke it into existence by speaking it into DJ Trump's ears, telling him that there's genocide happening with the people of South Africa. They're killing them, they're murdering them, they're taking their lands by force, which is all lies, right? But why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Right? Why is he doing this? These are the questions. And he's lying while he's doing it. And everybody knows he's lying. But guess what? Nobody can't do nothing. Because what? That's DJ Trump, the cruel Lord, the Babylonian king, the Prince of Tyre. This is who this man is, right? But anyway, without too much babbling, too much talking, I just want to jump into some precept right away. The first precept I want to get into is Isaiah 31 and 1. And the reason why I'm bringing this out is because a lot of you people, the northern kingdom, the southern kingdom, we go down and we're running to America. We're running to Babylon the Great. We're seeking assistance from the Egyptians, begging them for refugee status, begging them to help us. Yo, why are we begging these people to help us? Don't you see it? Babylon is falling. It's being destroyed, and it's being destroyed from inside out. And it's obvious, like everybody can see it. Why are you going there? There's no jobs. The economy is shit, right? They treat you people like shit. Why are we going there? Right? But anyway, here we go. Now, this is Isaiah 31 and 1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. I'm going to read that again. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So this is what we have done. We have we have always gone to the Egyptians to seek help. Always gone to the Babylonians for help. When the Mosai is letting us know, don't go to these Egyptians for help. Don't go to these pharaohs for help. Don't go to these Babylonians for help. Seek the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and he will be your help. He will be your refuge in time of need. Right? This is what the Mosai wants. He wants us to go to him for help. Right? And now Isaiah 31 and 1 is pretty much a warning, right? A warning of judgment. It says, woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, right? We've seen what these people have done to the northern kingdom. We've seen this cruel Lord deport American citizens, kids who were born in America, deport them back to the country where the mother or father is from, even though they're citizens. There's a guy right now sitting in El Salvador prison. Why? He was a citizen in the US, right? But he had El Salvadorian parents. Trump deported him. Even though they tried to get him back, they can't because the El Salvador president says they're not going to let him go. They're not going to let him go back. That's the act of a cruel Lord. That's the act of a cruel Lord, right? Now, the people of Israel, which is you so called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, you people have always relied on the Egyptian military. You've always relied on Babylon, the Babylon system, right? You have always relied on them when the Most High is telling us, trust in me, trust in the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. That's what the Most High says. Trust in him. Put not your trust in the Egyptians, the Babylonians, right? Let me continue. It says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, right? So this is saying that the Most High is wise and will bring evil, meaning like some serious judgment, and will not call back his words. So the words that comes out of the Most High's mouth, these prophecies, he will not take them back. It says that the words, the let me get that. Isaiah 55. So this is Isaiah 55 and verse 11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So the Most High says that his prophecies, what he has spoken, is not going to come back void. It is going out there to accomplish what it is set forth to do. Go out there, do this and do that. It's not going to come back unless that's done, right? It's not going to come back unless that's done. It's a yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers, which is you so-called Edomites, you so-called white people, Esau, Edom, and his minions, and against the help of them that work iniquity. So all of you wicked people who have worked iniquity, even in your beds, the Most High is going to bring evil upon you. So don't trust in the Egyptians, the pharaohs, the kings and princes of Egypt, because the Most High has something for them. Something is brewing for them. A prophecy is being cooked up for them. Right? Now, verse 3, it says, now the Egyptians are men. What? It says, now the Egyptians are men. Why is this important? Why is this so important? It says, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is holpen shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. Yo, this is nice. This is nice. Now, this precept right here is letting you know that America, Babylon the Great, it might seem powerful. It might seem like it's not going to fall, because that's an illusion. America, Babylon the Great, has lost its power. They have lost their footing in the world. Nobody respects them anymore. Israel don't respect them. That's an ally. The European Union, they don't respect them. They too are allies. China definitely don't respect them. Japan, an ally, don't respect them. Name me one country in the world right now who respects America. Nobody respects America. They have lost their footing in the world. So though it might seem like they have the power now, they're weaker. So why are you depending on them for help? They're not gods. This is what the precept is saying. They are not gods. I mean, you know who the true almighty power is. Yahweh, by Yahweh Shai. That's who you should put your trust in. That's who you should put your faith in. That's who you want to believe in. Right? It says, now the Egyptians are men and not gods. They are just mere mortals with power that was given to them by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And that power is slowly being taken away from them. Because in the end, they will lose all power, all might. Right? Let me get another precept. Now, this is Psalms 60 and verse 11. It says, give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. Though Yahweh, we shall do valiantly, for he it is that shall tread down our enemies. Right? So it says, give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of men. So don't go to them Egyptians, them Babylonians, them pharaohs. Don't go to them for help. Right? Don't go to them for help, because they're just men, vain men with limited power. In fact, limited access to power. Our power comes from Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That's who you should go to for help. It says, though Yahweh, we shall do valiant through Yahweh, we shall do valiantly. Right? So our power, our strength lies within Yahweh. And through him, we will do valiantly. Let me look up that word, valiantly. With courage or determination. Right? So with courage and determination. So through Yahweh, we shall do everything with courage and determination. For he it is that shall tread down our enemies. He's the one who's going to tread down our enemies. Let me turn off that notification. So these, yeah. Right? So through Yahweh, we shall do valiantly, for he is it that shall tread down our enemies. So we can't tread them down. We don't have any power to go up against Esau, Edom, because why? He was blessed with the sword. That was his blessing. Right? The earth was given into his hands. Job 9:24. Again, let me grab that. Job 9:24. I mean, this precept is one of our go-to precept, but we don't give a shit. We're going to bring it out anyway. So lucky for that. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? So if the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, he has power over a lot of things. The people as well. Ah, man, Salakia. Let me get rid of that too. Yeah, it says that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who you see running the world right now? Esau, Edom. It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So we know Esau, Edom is the one who's running the world right now. He's in control. But guess what? He's losing his power. He's losing his footing, right? Let me continue. This is Micah 2:10. It says, arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Now, if you know that this place is going to destroy you, I mean, we've seen the destruction of our people. We have seen the destruction of our people. Our people have become bug outs. Our women are destroyed from the northern kingdom to the southern kingdom. Our people are losing it. Right? Our people are losing it. Now, let me, I don't know why so many messages are coming up right now while I'm doing my lesson, but I'm not going to stop. Right? Let me get rid of that too before another one comes in. So many messages coming in right now. I'm not sure why. But yeah, Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. So this is not our rest. This is not where we want to stay. We don't want to stay here. So why are we running to Egypt for help? Why are we running to America for help? Why are we running into these first world countries for help? Stay in your country. Don't you know that America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire? Right? Don't you know Babylon the Great, America, is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire? Why are you running there? Why? Right? Go another precept. Isaiah 30:1. Right here. It says, woe to the rebellious children. Right? So in the beginning, we see it says, woe to them that go to Egypt for help. So destruction, judgment, right? And you come here and it says again, woe to the rebellious children, which means destruction and what? Judgment, saith the Lord, right? That take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, right? So Yahweh is calling his people, Yahweh is calling his people. This phone is going crazy. Salakia again. It says Yahweh is calling his people a rebellious people because why? He has been speaking to them, trying to get them to come back to his good graces from ever since. But they keep rebelling against him. They keep going for false, they keep going to false gods for help, for assistance. They keep going down to Egypt for help. When the Most High specifically keep telling us, don't go to these Egyptians for help. Don't go to these Babylonians for help. Why? Because these people can't help you, right? They can't help you. Let me see if I can get another one here. Verse 2. It says that it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down to Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right? Now, let me play how these videos real quick, just to show you how hypocritical this modern day Pharaoh, that king of Egypt, is right now. Listen to this. So when you see that, when you see this man talking about make America great again, the definition for that is make America white again. That's exactly what he's talking about, because he blocked every other nation from coming. In fact, he's deporting every other nation back to their country, but he's inviting white South Africans to come to America. This is the first 49. He's expecting 8,000, right? Because these people, these so-called Edomites, these white people, they can't, a lot of them can't have kids. So they want to increase the white population in America while decreasing everybody else. Right? Now listen to this madness right here. Listen to this. All right. Is this it? All right, listen to this. Now, the title of this lesson says, is Trump bias or what? That's the question. He just said that the Haitians, a lot of them have AIDS, and they're coming into America with AIDS, and nobody's doing anything. That's what he said. Now, I went ahead and looked up the stats and check what the stats said. Now, it says the question was, who has the most AIDS cases, Haiti or South Africa? Let me read for you. Yes, South Africa has significantly more HIV AIDS cases than Haiti. Let's look at the numbers. People living with HIV, approximately 8 million as of mid 2024. That's in South Africa. Adult HIV prevalence ages 15 to 49, 17 to 70.8% in 2022. New HIV infections 2023 to 2024 estimated to be 178,000. So that's new infected people, 178,000. Age-related death 2023 to 2024, approximately 53,000. That's the stats for South Africa. Again, is Trump bias or what? Now look at the stats for Haiti. Now, Haiti, adult HIV prevalence ages 15 to 49, approximately 1.6%. Check this out. 17.8%. South Africa, Haiti, 1.6%. Again, is Trump bias or what? Right? He just says things and you people just believe what he's saying without looking into the numbers. Now look at what it says. Estimated people living with HIV around 150,000. That's Haiti. Let's look at it. Says new infections is 178,000. So 178,000 new infections, right? And that's just new. People living with it is 8 million. In Haiti, it's 150,000 living with it. Come on, man. Is Trump bias or what? Right? Is this man bias or what? Now, I want to get another precept. I think, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Right? I think that's it. But anyway, that's it, man. I just wanted to make that clear that this administration, this Trump administration, is biased, the most biased I've ever seen. Right? And like I said, this kingdom is falling, man. It's falling. And woe to you Israelites that go down to Egypt for help. Because there's a destruction coming for you. There's judgment coming for you because the Most High says you're supposed to depend on him. Supposed to believe in him, trust in him, instead of trusting in Egypt. All right? And with that, I want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh. Sorry, pressed the wrong button there. Shalom. Yeah, man. That's it. I want to say, Kal Halalam Yahweh Basher Ashai Basher Makakadash. Again, double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, and all the teachers of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to the elect man who's pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth. To you, I say, Shalom.